words at the start of the live stream, blame the editor. All right, so yeah, we're in euro Canadian dollar. I'll also show you another trade that I'm in as well. But let's say hello to everyone first. It's Monday. Let's say hello. And I've got good and bad news. So over the weekend, good news, I won a pool competition. I'm very proud of this. But unfortunately, I've attracted more viruses from my daughter. She brings home a new one every week, and I've just got a very sore, husky voice and sore throat, guys. So if I sound like Barry White, it's my daughter's fault. Right, let's see who's in the house. The Scouts, afternoon Scouts, Father Sunglasses. Scouts wanted to come on here and gloat about a West Ham victory, but it didn't happen. Yes, thank God for that, Scouts. Father Sunglasses just entered euro Canadian dollar. Likewise, Father Sunglasses. I've literally just entered this trade, guys. All right, so let's see how this pans out. As I said, guys, I've literally just entered in here. Yeah, my stop's above here, and I'm looking to take price down to here. I get a little bit more than 1:1. So let's see. And also, guys, I mean, look at the H4 as well. We had such a nice H4 candle earlier on. So yeah, Father Sunglasses, I agree with you. Lots to like about this trade to take it back down to here. All right. And like I also said, we've just had bad news come out for the euro. Okay, so this is what we wanted to see if we're selling euro Canadian dollar. Right, what else have we got? Godwin, how are you, Godwin? Hope you had a good weekend, mate. Trisha, hello, Tom. Good evening from India. Hello, how are you? I went to India. I went to, where did I go? Amritsar. You know the Golden Temple? I went there. Yeah, for a wedding. So there you go. Rich Paul, what's up? Louis Esterhusen, hi, how are you? The famous golfer. Colin, how are you, mate? Brad, hi. Tom, hi, Brad. All right, guys. So yeah, let's start with the trades that I'm in. So I'm in euro Canadian dollar, right? And the reasons are clear. Okay. This is the H4. Yeah, ever since we broke this level here, we've been in a downtrend. And this is where we're at. And we still have more room back down to this low here. And I'm going to aim for the first psychological level. All right, so we're in this trade. I've already explained this one. I'm also in pound New Zealand dollar buys. Okay, and this was a H4 trade. So as you can see, guys, pound New Zealand dollar, I've already shown you the daily and the weekly in my daily analysis vid, you know, the one we post every day. So the direction was to buy pound New Zealand dollar. And now, as you can see on the H4, we are in a uptrend, right? We're in an uptrend stroke range. All right. And we're ranging between these two levels. And if I'm in an uptrend stroke range, then I really want to enter from the bottom of the range and take price to the top of the range. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because we've got buying pressure. We're in an uptrend. I actually entered quite aggressively, I would say, sort of Mike Tyson aggressively on this candle. Because, you know, it's not super bullish, really. Look at this, look at the red body, but I just like this wick. I like this wick rejection, almost at the moving average 20. And the idea, yeah, is basically I entered here, put my stop below, you know, this last low over here. And the idea is again to take it to the top of the range. All right, guys. So yeah, pound New Zealand dollar buying and euro Canadian dollar I am selling. All right. So they're the two trades that I am in. All right. But guys, the live stream is all about you. What would you like to look at? All right. So don't be shy in asking me, guys. You can ask me anything you like to do with trading. It could be money management. It could be strategy. It could be psychology. It could be trend, structure, candlesticks, support resistance. Anything you like, guys, to do with trading, I am all yours for the next 40 minutes. Well, now 30 minutes. All right, yeah, so don't be shy, guys. Come ask me. What else did I want to say? Yeah, and also, guys, yeah, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, then please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. And also, guys, if you could please smash the like button. Yeah, if you enjoy the live stream. If you don't, then we blame the editor. It's his fault, not mine. All right, so a couple of people want to look at yen, and why not? Because yen moved like a crazy mofo, right? It was just some crazy moves on yen earlier. You look at any of those yen pairs, right? That has dropped. Let's have a look at an hourly candle. So 1 hourly candle fell from here to here at one point. And look how many pips or ticks this is. Yeah, that is 415 pips. Yeah, crazy. Any of them, pick any yen pair. Look at CAD yen, identical. Yeah, all of these trades are just going to follow the yen, basically. Aussie dollar yen, same story. Pound yen, any of them, basically, guys, just fell off a cliff. All right, and you can't help but think that is BOJ intervention. All right, I don't think they've officially come out and said anything today, but something is going on here. And we also had this conversation in the VIP Discord. So, if we take this away, let's take today's crazy candle away. I'm not interested in buying these anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter how bullish this is, right? And it is super bullish. There's just no value. There is no, I'm going to spell it just to really emphasize the point, okay? And show off my spelling skills with these very difficult words. But there is no value up here, right? None, okay? So I didn't want to buy it anyway. Now price is retraced, maybe we could look for buys. So if we come out of here, yeah, look at the crazy reaction we're getting. All right, so that whole candle in one day has moved almost 700 pips. Crazy, right? But let's look at US dollar yen, as that's what Godwin wanted to look at. And Godwin, as you can see, is a member, guys. So if your name appears in green, you will get priority questions, okay? Now, let's do a top-down approach with US dollar yen, all right? And let's all get involved, okay? Right, so if we start with the weekly chart on US dollar Japanese yen, right? Look, if I go back and back and back, you get the dinosaur. You get the dinosaur, right? There's no reference point up here. Yeah, there's nowhere to say, oh, price could retrace at this level. There is no reference point. Okay, so US dollar yen is in like uncharted territory. But let's all analyze this together. All right, it's really good for your analysis, guys. So please play along. Let's do this together. So US dollar Japanese yen on the weekly chart, you have three options. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market, guys? And everyone play along and leave your comment in the live chat. All right, so everyone, what would you do? US dollar yen, weekly chart, would you buy, sell, or stay out, guys? Yeah, don't be shy, play along. There's no wrong answers. It's just good for your analysis. So, scalps, stay out. I'm going to have a drink while you answer to soothe my Barry White-like voice. Who remembers Barry White? The Walrus of Love. Anyone remember him, or am I showing my age? Do we have anyone over 40? That will be basically if you know him. Right, we are getting stay out, stay out, stay out, stay out, buy, stay out, stay out, afternoon Heath, late again Heath, big trouble. The editor's gonna, Arthur, hi Tom, please check monthly time frame for yen. Okay, all right, we'll do that, Arthur. We'll do that next. Why not? Let's go one time frame up. So the majority of people have said stay out, right? And we did get one buy, right? But no one's selling, right? No one's brave enough to sell that, yeah? Or not brave enough, stupid enough. Yeah, you don't want to be selling that. It's in such an uptrend, okay? But, and again, you know, we almost have to ignore this candle, right? Because we can only base this information on this candle here, right? And for me, it's a stay out, right? It's just too overbought. Yeah. If I bring up any, if I bring up the RSI, okay, you can clearly see. So those of you who don't know what the RSI is, this tells you where price is overbought or oversold. So this white dotted line here is 70. And if price is at this or above this, it's overbought, right? And this is the 30 RSI line. And if price hits that or is below that, then it is oversold. And as you can see, it's clearly above the 70. You know, you didn't need the RSI to tell you that. It's clearly overbought. So for that reason, I would stay out. There's just no value in buying here. None for me. Okay? So I would stay out, but I also understand buys, but just not enough value for me, guys. Now, we're going to do top down. We're going to do weekly, daily, and then we'll look at the monthly in a minute, right? So let's look at the daily now. And same question, guys. Again, you need to ignore this candle, right? Because this candle hasn't, you're basing your decision on this candle. Yeah, because you can only base decisions on candles that have finished. That you must do that. Doesn't matter if it's 15-minute chart or the monthly chart. If you trade those time frames, you wait for that candle to finish. That is a big must. All right. Now, same question, guys. Daily chart, US dollar, Japanese yen. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Anyone, guys? Don't be shy. Play along. I've got your questions here as well, guys. So C11, I'll explain that in a minute. My stop loss and everything. Father sunglasses. We'll look at fibs as well. But what would you do with this time frame, guys? All right. Daily chart. US dollar yen. Buy, sell, or stay out. So Father sunglasses, stay out. Heath, I think, stay out. Godwin, stay out. Shriaz, I'd rather not look. Yeah, the yen has been a little bit buck wild crazy today. Rich Paul, stay out. Heath, stay out. Sorry. Louis Osterhusen, stay out. Scalp, stay out. Exactly, guys. So Godwin and all of you have answered the question, right? Again, yeah, if price is here at the start of the day, there's no value here. NV, right? No value. If price retraces into here, then there might be. So you've answered the question, guys. Weekly is a stay out, right? This is what I do every morning. Daily is a stay out. No trade. I move on to the next pair. And then I analyze the next pair. Do I have a trade? Yes or no? No. Next pair, next pair, next pair. And that's what I do every morning, guys. And that's when I share my trade ideas with you. Now, if, for example, right, you're trading today, okay? And we're looking at the H4. And you're like, oh, Tom, look at this. Look at these wicks at this level. It's a really nice level to start buying. But for me, I've already made my decision. So looking at the weekly and daily, US dollar yen was a no trade. Okay. So that's important, guys. So I'm not gonna look at this pair all day, yeah, you know, unless you want to analyze it, yeah. So I'm not going to look at it, regardless of if I really like what price is doing here. Because although you're seeing this now, right, and it could be a good buy back up to here, really could, yeah. I'm going to wait and see what this daily candle looks like. Now, right now, this daily candle looks like this, okay? Now, if it finished like this, I would still be reluctant to sell it tomorrow, right? But also, this candle could quite easily end up finishing like that. And it's a super, sorry, excuse my candle, and it's just a super big bearish red candle. Now, regardless of what happens on the H4 today, I'm still not buying that candle. All right, so for me, the reasons you explained, I won't trade US dollar yen today. I will wait and see what this daily candle does. But looking at this intervention up here, I just want to stay away from it. Okay, and that's the same for all yen pairs. All right, guys, so I hope that clears up these crazy moves we've been having with yen. Right, so Arthur wanted to look at the monthly chart. So, okay, so maybe the monthly chart will add some light on this. Right, okay, so maybe there's a monthly level up here. What will be really interesting for me is this. When is the end of the month? Like 2 days, haven't we? Tomorrow's the 30th, right? So this monthly candle is going to finish, right, in tomorrow. Yeah, today's the 29th, right? Yeah, tomorrow's the 30th. Yeah, so we've got today and tomorrow. And then this monthly candle will finish, right? So it'll be really interesting to see if we get a candle like this and this monthly level holds, yeah, or it stays something like this. We get quite a bullish green candle, bit of a wick, then potentially it's still a buying opportunity, you know. But this is on the, you know, this is on the monthly chart, and this would be a view to holding this 4 months, right? So yeah, interested. It'll be interesting to see what it does in the next couple of days. So there you go, guys. Hope that helps with US dollar yen. Now, I put a trade in the VIP Trading Academy, okay, and it was Euro Canadian dollar. Now, those of you, I haven't put, yeah, you're right, I haven't put my stop loss and target in yet. But all I'm going to do, guys, is this. So you can see, yeah, I entered roughly here, okay. I'm going to put my stop here. Yeah, I'm going to put my stop around 4,650, okay, and then look to take price back down to potentially these lows to start with, if not a bit further down to 4,600 psychological level. So let's see what happens, guys. Yeah, this H1 candle is obviously not what we want to see, but you know, it hasn't finished forming yet. And this is another perfect example of you wait to see how it finishes. You know, this could end up like this, right? So let's see. I'm even going to put an alarm in here because I want to know if it approaches my hedge. All right, guys. So that was Euro CAD. Also had some other good questions here. Where were they? So Father Sunglasses wants to know if I use fib at all. So sometimes, right? So when do I use fibs? Let me try and find a chart. Let's have a look at a day chart. Right, yeah, something like this, guys. Okay, this is a good example. Right, now, let's say we see this big move up. Right, so buyers have taken control of the market. Right, we're getting a lot of buying pressure. Now, if I was to put a couple of levels in here, I would put this level through here. right? And I would put this level through here. Okay, so let's go back in time, right? Let's go back in time. Excuse me. Like I say, my daughter gives me constant coughs, colds, sore throats, which is wonderful. So let's say I'm interested in buying pound Swiss franc, right? And I'm just looking for a retrace. Could it be here? Could it be down here? Now, chances are this retrace might be a little bit soon. And chances are this retrace might be a little bit too far away, right? So there's this sort of area in here that we're unsure about. And we don't have any levels to choose from. Okay, so this is one reason I would use a fib. Okay, so I would get a fib levels, plot my fib levels, and then I would wait and see and say, right, okay, so now we've got some other interesting levels in here. Okay, all right, and then I would just play it along and see if we get a reaction. We probably won't now. There you go, we literally get a reaction at the first fib. Right, so on my chart, this level meant nothing really, but now we've got some fib levels. We have another piece of confluence. Okay, so this is one reason I use it. If there's a lack of levels to trade from, okay, and I would really like this trade. Yeah, we come down, touch the fib level. We're potentially finding a new lower high, and as soon as we start, you know, going above the moving average 20 with bullish candles, you know, it could be a good trade. And then, you know, let's see. Yeah, okay. And then it carries on up. So that's the first way I use fib levels. Okay, so let's pause this. Let's get rid of those. And these levels, because these are old levels. And I must keep my charts, can't even speak, must keep my charts tidy. Now, let's have a look at something else. Let's have a look at, I don't know, let's have a look at pound Aussie dollar. Let's have a look on the H4. Okay, so like here's another example. That probably doesn't hit a fib level. In fact, it definitely won't. Yeah, so let me just find another example. Okay, so something like this, guys, right? I use it to confirm a level, right? There's a level through here for me, all right? Even if we go back in time, okay? Let's go back to here. Now, before it retraces up to this level, so this is H4, you know, structure's been breaking down, bang, we're in a downtrend. Now, we're looking for a retrace to look for sells, right? This gray zone is one such idea, because price has reacted historically at this level. So this is a good level, okay? There's, again, you know, a level up here, probably won't make it there. So this makes the most sense to me. And then all I'll do to support this level, you know, I will see if it lines up with a fib level. Okay, let me draw that again. That's the worst fib I've ever drawn. Yeah, from the top, trail it down to the bottom. Now I know that in here we've got this fib and potentially the 0.5 fib. So this area in here becomes a very interesting area. Okay. Now, if we play this one along, right? So I need to redraw the fib straight away. Okay. So let me explain why. Because I didn't plot the bottom of the move. That was the bottom of the move. Okay, so if we go from the top, oh, wrong one. If we go from the top all the way to the bottom, okay, now we've got a really interesting level. Look how the 0.5, which is a very popular level to trade from, coincides with an area of resistance. You know, and we've even got the moving average 20 coming round. Look how price reacts to that level, super bearish. Okay, so I use it as a way to cement my levels to trade from. Yeah, if a fib matches up with a support and resistance level as well, it's like double whammy resistance. Okay, and that's what happens here. And then, you know, the trade will react at that level. You know, we'll see how it finishes, and we'll aim to come back down to the lows here. Stops above here. Okay, it does mess around quite a bit. Let's see if it makes it all the way down. Talk amongst yourselves. I didn't realize it would take this long. Okay, it doesn't. All right, we get stopped out. Okay, but that's how I would use a fib level. Yeah. So father sunglasses, I hope that helps. Let's take a quick look at Euro CAD. Okay, so not really the candle we want to see with Euro Canadian dollar, but we've still got 30 minutes till this candle finishes, so no alarm bells as yet. Never any alarm bells, guys. Just trade your system. Pound New Zealand dollar. Okay, we're getting a nice reaction here now, which is what we want to see. So this could still be a nice trade if you haven't got into this, guys. Pound New Zealand from the bottom of the range, we're going to take it to the top of the range. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, I hope that answers your questions with fibs. What else have we got? Trade on time frame authors. Okay. Oil still in the trend or reverse to the upside? Can you provide your input? Yes, certainly. We'll look at that. Staying out, don't like the ways of behaving. Aya, afternoon Aya. Okay, let's take a look at oil, guys. All right, because oil's an interesting one because we've got a few traders who have joined our VIP who are buying oil, and some are looking to sell oil. Right, so it'd be an interesting one to look at. And before I start, guys, and look at oil. Okay, look at that reaction. Can I firstly ask everyone to please come join our trading community? Yeah, you've got like-minded traders sharing knowledge, ideas, experiences. So come join our free Discord channel. You just create a username and we let you in. Simple as that. Also, right now, guys, we are giving you free access to our VIP Trading Academy. This is where I put all of my trade signals. I put years of tutorials in the VIP Trading Academy, and you get direct access to me. We test drive strategies. There's so much value in there, guys, and we're giving it away for free if you sign up with one of our preferred brokers. All right, so check that promotion out right now. Also, guys, if you would like to show your support, your love for the channel, then you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so, guys. So check it all out. It's all in the video description, and the editor is kindly giving you links now as well. Right, oil. Let me have a quick drink. My throat feels like I'm swallowing razor blades, which is normally only do that at weekends. And how was your weekend, guys? We can't talk about football today, by the way, because Liverpool, the wheels have fell off their season. But if you want to talk about, I don't know, your city, what you did at the weekend, geography, anything. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's focus on oil. So weekly chart, this is what makes it a little bit tricky for me with oil. Okay, it was almost a sell trade idea for me, but it's the weekly that puts me off, because the weekly is clearly in an uptrend, right? You don't need to be Warren Buffett. Higher lows, higher highs, right? Clearly in an uptrend, you can see that. So this would suggest buys, right? But if we look at the day chart, yeah, look at the bearish reaction we're getting. This is clearly a downtrend at a wonderful resistance level. Yeah. Again, if we just follow structure, right, this is where we're at. We are getting lower lows, lower highs. Yeah, simple as that, guys. Downtrend, sell it. But if you remember, guys, weekly is telling me to buy it. Daily is telling me to sell it. So there's too much conflict there for me, right? So I just wouldn't trade this commodity. But, you know, if you said, Tom, you have to trade it, I would sell it. Yeah, because this is such a wonderful level. Yeah, it broke structure. What was once support becomes resistance. We love, love, love this setup. Yeah, love it. Okay. And we've got a bearish candle, not only bouncing off of, you know, support and resistance level, a resistance level in this case, but we've also got the moving average 20 as a dynamic resistance. Yeah, and I would look to take this trade. I wouldn't be greedy with it. I just look to take it down to this level. So around, I'd probably aim for 82. Nice psychological level. And let's carry on with this trade. And so daily and weekly give you my direction. But if we look at the H4, now I'm looking for possible entries. Okay, and I guess if we break this level, yeah, let's say we get a big bearish red candle, that could be the catalyst for selling. Yeah, but again, guys, I'm only going to take it down to 82, so there's not a lot of room there. And as it stands, right, H4 is in an uptrend. Okay, if we look at the hourly, this has broken down. And we're getting a very bearish reaction right now. So you can see H1 structure, we was, you know, holding on to this level in here, but then it broke. And now we're back up here. And, you know, I was contemplating selling this, but this candle makes it very difficult to sell. Yeah, because it's just so large. I'd have such a big stop loss up here. You know, my target would be 82. So, yeah, you know, imagine if we just had a candle about this size, bearish, but about this size. I could enter here, put my stop here, and I could take profit here. Yeah, take 80%. You can take 70%, 60, 95.2, 12, whatever you like. Take some profit at these lows, leave some money to run. But this candle prohibits me doing that. So I'm just not interested. Yeah, you know, let's imagine this H1 candle breaks these lows, right? It's a very nice entry candle, yeah, because it's very bearish. It's broken this last H1 as well. You know, everything's telling us to sell it, but I still need to put my stop up here or my hedge, whatever you use. And if I'm selling here, my stop loss is here, and my take profit is, let's say, this level here, then my risk to reward, this is my risk, and this is my reward. It just doesn't make sense, the risk to reward. So sometimes you'll find that, guys, you're waiting all day for that bearish candle to happen, and then it's you know, an almighty bearish candle, and it sort of makes the trade not make sense from a risk to reward point of view. All right, so yeah, but oil, if I had to, I would sell. All right, guys, and guys, just because of my throat, well, before we go, guys, if I could ask everyone to please subscribe to the channel and also smash the like button if you haven't already. We'd love to have you. And yeah, please join our free trading community. Come check out the free access we're giving to our VIP Trading Academy as well, guys. All right. But I'm going to call it a day because my throat is like I say, like chewing razor blades, which is not nice. So we're going to call it a day, guys. Thanks once again for all of your questions. Thanks for joining us. Have a great trading day.